Hey guys, so I just want to go over this project and share with you what I did so that I can give back. This took me about 6 hours to do. I upgraded the factory radio in my Chevy Traverse from 2015. I got the Boss BE10ACP from Crutchfield. This is actually what I purchased here. I got the Bojo trim panel tools, which were extremely helpful in getting the fascia out of the dashboard. I also got this dash kit, which was a little bit problematic. Didn't quite see how it would fit together initially, but it did snap together and actually provides a pretty sturdy holder for the radio in the dash. And then USB adapter here for CarPlay, and then I got the PAC RP5 GM31 wiring interface off the Crutchfield site, and I actually ordered them. I ordered their service to connect all the finer wires. So just a little bit more detail. I didn't have this. Probably would have saved me a couple hours if I had this. So basically, this is the back of the factory radio with the connectors that you're going to connect these wiring harnesses into, and I've drawn it out here. So these two to these two, this one goes to here. This is the one that does the review camera and the center speaker and the subwoofer. These up here, the antenna and the USB connector for CarPlay. These were pretty simple. Going back over here to the back of the radio, just some basics here. So this was CarPlay. There's a USB female connector. There's a charger female connector. There's a steering wheel input here, which it's kind of like a 3.5 millimeter. It is a 3.5 millimeter connector, female connector. There's a microphone input. Steering wheel controls here, like I said, and then down here on the back there's these RCA connections. These are for subwoofers, sub 1, sub 2, rear view camera input here in yellow, and then there's a front camera input in yellow. I didn't know this going into it. And then all these finer cables Crutchfield actually put together in a harness for me, and I didn't have to deal with any of these finer cables. So that's the intro to this. I'll have some more detail to follow. Okay, here we go. Setting parking brake. This is the front panel set up for the cables. And okay, I took out the screws and took a 7 millimeter wrench. Top screws on the top, bottom screws on the bottom. So that's that one. Looks like a USB. That must be the USB to the bottom. That doesn't pull out. Okay. There we go. So there's. So I'm taking this thing out. This red, white, yellow. It says rear camera. The cool thing about this is I can't figure this out, but this one's keyed on the left, the lower black one, and that matches this one. Because the other one just has those pins. Okay, so now I have this one, aftermarket radio to OEM antenna, which I'm guessing is this. A radio hole, and it went back to this, and fit perfectly. I got this one, which says front camera input, which I'm not going to use. And then I got this one, these USBs. So these for Apple CarPlay already there, or one of these for that purpose. I guess I can hang them. Then I got this one, which says front camera power. And what's this? I have this one last thing. Steering wheel control output. Okay. Searching for the wire, and I ran across this. And this actually looks like the female version of that last wire in there, which makes a USB here. So this must meet up with one of these, and Bob's your uncle. I fired it up. Appears to be working. Get the chime going. Okay, I've got my iPhone plugged in, and it looks like CarPlay is ready to go. Alright, so I got the radio working. Everything's plugged.
So I found this little doohickey. It's a little screw on here. And this thing goes over it. So it looks like it's meant to be there. And it also corresponds to...
Okay, I gave up on the arrow. And now I'm playing with this thing again because this seems to be anything that's going to fit nicely. Alright, so this radio won't fit in there if it has this plastic flash on it. I just snapped it and it looks like it comes off. So this is how I'm going to do it. This is going to go in and slide in. So after a bit of a tussle, I actually got it to snap in. Okay, so the screws are in and it fits. I tested it out. So I just took the radio out again. Amazing how fast it goes when you know what you're doing. So I redid this. These don't make any sense now that I read up on this. I'm not sure what these are for. I think these are for like additional input from a video device. It says RN, LN, VN. It's supposed to be similar to the video. This, according to some kind of video, said these are different speakers, sub and center, which I'm not sure if I have or not. So I'm just going to plug them in here to the sub 1, sub 2, because I don't see any other place for the inputs. Okay, so that's the first thing. And I plugged in the rear camera to rear camera input, and I'm hoping that fixes the camera issue I have. So here's the other wire I made a wrong decision on last night. So this is the steering wheel control output, and it's clearly coming from this and it says steering wheel input. So match the input with the output, and Bob's your uncle, I think. So let me try that. So another thing I'm going to do is turn this chime down because it's set apparently to the highest, loudest sound. I'm going to try a different sound because this thing is really loud. Okay, I've got the car in reverse, my foot on the brake, and the backup camera showing. And it appears that I'm checking the buttons now. Okay, I've tested everything. It now works. The steering wheel control works. The backup camera works, and it was just a matter of plugging these cables in the right places. And now, notice that this video input is coming out of the harness from the car to here. So I just plugged it in there. The only thing that's still kind of dangling is this one, and I don't see where, I don't see anything I can plug into there, so maybe I was supposed to buy an adapter for that. It's plugged into the amplified audio out, so I don't know. And then the last thing I'm having a problem with is when I do Siri, the steering wheel controls activate Siri, but apparently she can't hear me. So it leads me to believe the microphone is not set up right. And there was an additional microphone in the package from the Boss radio. And I have this, off the back of the stereo, I do have this left for microphone input. Okay, so I called Crutchfield and I have to put in this microphone to make the phone work. So now I'm exploring how to get this microphone to be nicely. Okay, so with this coat hanger wire, I I fished it through in here, kind of going down. You can see I found a little slot right here to stick that through. Then I taped the wire to it and fished it back through. So now I don't have to do a lot of, I don't think, across here, down. I'm gonna go down here, and through here, under here, nice and clean. Go through in here. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's gonna go right in there into the radio. So, okay, so I got that wire down there. Got this all put back together. Wire goes up in there. Best tool for this was a piece of wire and these prior tools that I got, plastic prior tools to pop this open. It looks like I'm gonna have to get some, I don't know, maybe some tape to just keep that in there so you can't hit it with your foot. So that'll be up there nice and clean. And I basically reconnected it, so that's how I did it. I got this got awfully ugly monster right here. I didn't think anybody will notice it, right? Yeah, we'll see about that. Okay, so connection check. Rear camera working. Video input in. Center speaker, subwoofer speaker in. Microphone. USB. What else do I got here? And everything else with the provided Molex connectors. And I tried to program this, but it didn't appear to work. But at any rate, I have OnStar, which I didn't realize before, but I do have OnStar. It's still available, although I never use it. And if I click on the steering wheel controls, this activates Siri, so I can do a call. Everything else is working per the instruction. So I'm gonna leave the steering wheel controls at whatever they're set, I guess default factory settings. All right, so this is hopefully the last time I